Hi guys, and welcome to Beauty Cakes, where we talk about all things beauty and curls. My name is Debbie. For today's video, we are going to be talking about some of my current favorites as well as getting ready because I have some errands to run today. So that's why I kind of look crazy. I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it because it usually takes me forever to get ready and I don't want this video to be like super long. So yeah. So before I go ahead and start or jump into it, I like to prep my skin, especially in the summertime, because you know, sunscreen SPF is important. But first I'm going to go ahead and just put some lip gloss on or some lip balm, whatever. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Kisser Luscious Lip Balm. This stuff is so amazing. Their regular lip balms are so amazing too. I have them in like every color and I love them so much. And besides looking good on like everyone, they're also like super duper hydrating. I'm also gonna go ahead and put eye cream on. The one that I am loving, that's like my absolute favorite right now, is the First Aid Beauty Eye Duty Triple Remedy Overnight Balm. And it just looks like that. You can't really see the wording, but it just looks like this. I love this stuff so much, and I know it says that it's a balm or whatever, overnight balm, but this stuff is so hydrating. And before I had bought this stuff, my eyes were so dry. They were so dry. I mean, I have wrinkles under my eyes, and I do have like dark circles like you can see now. They're not that bad, but my under eyes were so dry, and ever since I started using this stuff, they are not that dry anymore, and my concealer applies so much better when I use it. So I use it all the time. I don't just use it at night. Another thing that I've been loving is my moisturizer. I have the Mario Badescu Collagen Moisturizer, and it has SPF 15. It looks like that. I got this in a little set that looks like this. This is my husband's set, which works really good when he uses it, but I got the collagen one, and I like the products in there, but this is the thing that I use the most out of that. And I just apply this on all over my face and all over my neck. It's important to moisturize, prep your skin correctly before you wear makeup. Woo, you guys, today I am 38 weeks and 1 day, and I'm over it. I went to the doctor's this morning, and I was expecting them to tell me that schedule my induction, and they were like, oh no, he's gonna come naturally. I want him out. I want him out now. I'm so uncomfortable. It's way too hot. I'm tired of being at home alone, okay? In a way, like, I'm okay because I didn't want him to come until my other two kids were out of school so that I could spend as much time home with all of them before, you know, I had to go back to work. But I'm tired. I'm tired of being home alone. I want to have this baby so my husband can be with me. But yeah. So, moving on to prep my base. I'm going to be using the Versali Skin Tune Blur Perfecting Primer Serum. It looks like this. I got the mini just to try it out, and I love this stuff. Hold on, guys. I think a package might have arrived. No package. I'm waiting for my Jaclyn Hill lipsticks that I ordered. I feel like everyone has gotten theirs but me. I want them so I can try them. But anyways, I bought this because everyone was like talking about it, and Versali is really expensive, so I got the mini. I will purchase the full size of this stuff. I love this stuff so much. I love the way that it preps my skin for like anything. It's so good. It's worth the money. I don't remember how much it costs. I think the mini is like $20 or something like that, which is probably still a lot, but know. I love the way that it goes on. It feels so smooth. It doesn't necessarily go on like a moisturizer, but I don't know. I love it. I love how it... Everyone was like talking about it, and I see why. It's definitely worth it. Okay. So this is, definitely recommend this. I think it might work for like all skins. I'm trying to think that if you're oily, if it would work for you. Well, I mean, in the summertime, I do get pretty oily, like around here, and I don't have any problems with it. So, I mean, maybe if you have like dry skin, definitely would recommend, because this stuff, it makes your skin feel so good. It makes it feel so good. So, next, I'm going to talk about base products. I'm going to use the Milani Concealer Perfect to prime my eyelids. I already love this foundation, so I'm not going to talk about it much. I absolutely love this foundation. I use it year around. And then I tried the concealer, and I love it too. I love it too. They aren't expensive at all. I mean, Milani is a little bit more expensive than other like drugstore stuff, but it's still not that bad, and I love Milani. So I'm just getting my base ready for eyeshadow. But if you have not tried Milani, you totally should. These products are full coverage. They are buildable. They remind me a lot of NARS. That's exactly what I would compare it to, like the NARS Radiance. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, like the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and the NARS Radiance Foundation. That's what they remind me of a lot. And they're like a quarter of the price. So if you have not tried Milani but you love NARS, I would definitely try that. All right, so I have 3 palettes that I want to talk about that have been my favorites. The 2 Jaclyn Hill palettes, the Ring the Alarm, which is the reddish, like brownish one. The first one, I think this one's called Bling Boss. And the Bling Boss one, which is the purple tony one. And also the Creme Brulee Violet Boss Fun Size palette. Looks like that. These shadows in this one are so beautiful. Like, let me just swatch this one right here. They're so beautiful and creamy. And my friend had one of the big rainbow palettes, and she let me, I was like swatching it and playing with it. So I was like, let me try one of these because they're like $18. And it's so beautiful. It applies just as beautiful too. Today I'm going to go ahead and use the Bling Boss palette. I like these because they're so small. You could put them anywhere, put them in my purse, put them anywhere. And I'm just kind of like over enormous big eyeshadow palettes. For what? For what reason? I like these. They're easy. You can use them, create a whole look with them. It's so much easier. So I'm going to go ahead and take the shade Hush Hush in the Jaclyn Hill Bling Boss palette. This light purple shade right there. And I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm just going to go run a few errands. So I'm just taking that into my crease. And I don't apply eyeshadow like a perfect person. It's just how I do it. It's just eyeshadow. It's just makeup. Have you guys tried any of the Jaclyn Hill lipsticks? Again, I feel like everyone got theirs but me. And I'm upset. I ordered them the day that they launched. And like some people got theirs the next day. And then I'm going to go ahead and take this color, Sparks, and do the like outside of my crease. I mean, I guess like if you live closer to where the factory was or whatever it was that was sending out the product, you probably got yours faster, and I don't. I live like on the other side, so I guess. I always feel like when you're doing your eyeshadow, it looks really crazy until like, you know, everything's done. But yeah, I don't know. I know that when these palettes came out, there was like a lot of bad hype around them, but I love these two. Now the other two, I've honestly been scared to try, and especially the one with the greens in them, because I've swatched them and they haven't really swatched that great. So, and they're not really colors that I use. Like these two palettes are colors that I use. Like I love pinks and purples, and I love the brown tones, warm tones, I guess you would say. Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit more concealer on my lid. I love this Milani concealer so much. I like literally have not been using any other foundation or concealer. It's like these foundations, and like for days that I'm like going for like a simple, like, you know, the no makeup look, I use the concealer, and then for days that I am trying to do the most, I use both. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take the color, I don't know if I want to take Ballsies or Bling Bling. Let's take the color Decisions. Let's do Ballsies. Ballsy. Which is that color right there. And I'm gonna go ahead and put that on my lid. You know, I've been like playing with these palettes, and I'm like, it really doesn't, I know people use like 50 million eyeshadows to create a look, but I'm like, it doesn't have to be that deep. You could just use 3. But it's like, you know, that's what used to intimidate me about makeup, was that I would see people use like 50 different eyeshadows, and I'm like, but why? No reason. Just because they want to. Looks good, but I mean, 3 eyeshadows look good too. And then I'm just going to go back into Sparks and kind of clean up. And then I'm going to go back into Hush Hush, the like color that I used first, and kind of just like blend everything together. Blend, blend, blend. Okay. And that's that eye look. I like it. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye, and I will be right back. Alright guys, so to save time, I went ahead and did my other eye, did my foundation, which I am using the Milani Concealer Perfect. I'm mixing in Golden Tan, 2 pumps of Golden Tan, and 1 pump of Amber. I'm like in between shades right now because I haven't really been outside. So those are the 2 shades that I'm using. And then to conceal, I am using the Milani Conceal and Perfect in the color Warm Tan. And I put that under my eyes, right here, and right here, like I normally do. For eyebrows, I don't really have anything new. I've been using the same thing over and over and over again, which I will probably always use. Brow products are like kind of weird. I did recently, I just caught myself going a lot, sorry. So I did recently purchase the Anastasia, the thing that everyone's been raving about. It's okay. I use it on like days where I'm going for that more like natural look, like I've said, the, you know, makeup, no makeup look. But other than that, it's just a regular brow gel. It's like nothing special. You could just use a drugstore one. It's not really going to do anything. And then, like I said, I always use the NYX Tame and Frame the tinted brow pomade, and I use the color Espresso. I think this one's Ebony. Yeah. So another thing that I have been using and that I've been loving, so now I'm going to move on to the next step, is, I'm like getting it ready, which I saw like everyone talking about, so that's why I bought it, is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Setting Powder, and I got it in the color light medium, and I use this to like set my under eyes. This stuff is amazing. It's amazing. I love it. It's like my new favorite powder. Especially for my under eyes, I don't feel like it like dries them out or anything. And that's what the problem that I have with some other powders is that I feel like it dries out my under eyes. I always feel like you look really crazy when you do this. I mean, you do look really crazy when you do this. Especially because I'm not like doing it all neatly. I look out of control. So I don't leave this on there for long. I don't. I don't know. I don't really understand. I mean, I guess the point of baking is to make sure your under eye doesn't crease, but I already have fine lines and wrinkles under my eyes, so I don't really think baking does much. Then I'm just gonna dust this off so I don't look too crazy. And then I'm gonna go ahead and use a moisturizing setting spray, or like a dewy demi, to kind of like dissolve the powders on my face. That looks crazy. And I'm using the Pacifica. This isn't really my favorite, it's just something that I'm trying and it's been working well so far. But it's the Pacifica Rosewater Hydro Mist. Like I said, I haven't really been using it that long, so I need one of those fans. I order everything off of Amazon, but I haven't ordered that. Next, I'm gonna go in with, this is like an oldie but still a favorite, is the Sweetheart Perfect Flush. It's so I use it so much that I could barely read anything. The Sweetheart Perfect Flush Blush in Peach Beach. It's just a peachy Too Faced blush. I love this blush so much. It's so beautiful. It's a peachy blush, but it has like the perfect amount of glow to it. And I feel like no matter how much I swirl my brush in it and add it, it's like never enough. I could just sit here and keep doing it and doing it and doing it. It's the perfect flush of color. I love it so much. I should probably buy a new one though, because this one's like, it's done. Basically, almost done. But I mean, that's how you know you love something, right? Because as much makeup as there is, I feel like I never hit pan on anything before I give it away. I'm gonna let my hair out. I need to do an updated hair care routine since I've found products that work. But anyways, okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and jump into mascara. The mascara that I've been using and loving is the Lancome Grandos Extreme Mascara. The wand in this is kind of weird. I don't know, it's like shaped weird, but it works. So I'm not gonna complain. And I really like how it doesn't give my lashes like extreme clumpy volume, but it doesn't, like, it gives them the right amount of volume. I don't know, I like it. I like it a lot. I was like stuck on the Marc Jacobs one. I was like, I need to try the Marc Jacobs one, and then I think there was like a Maybelline one. I was like, I need to try new mascaras, so I ordered this one. I believe it was like one of the VIB perks. So I was like, oh, it's full size, it's free, get it. And I ended up really loving it. Went from having like no lashes to some lashes. I don't know. I still, sometimes I want to apply falsies, but I'm just not a falsies kind of girl, which is probably weird since I love makeup, but I just don't like using false lashes. And I've tried. I just think it's weird. I think it's weird. They're not for me. It's okay. I have enough lashes for people to tell I have lashes, see? But this is what I mean by it works. Like, you could turn it around and then I go like this and I feel like it gives them like a lift. This isn't a waterproof formula, but I mean, it's been doing okay. It's been doing pretty good. You know, it's hot where I live and I have allergies and stuff, and it hasn't broken down or crumbled or anything like that. So I mean, you guys saw I had no lashes. Now I have lashes. Okay, my hair looks crazy. And then almost last but not least, the Bretman Rock collab with Morphe. I absolutely love these two shades right here. It's a Shady Bitch and Mahu, whatever. Something like that, if I could find my highlighting brush. I just take a mix of both of them. And then I put it everywhere, basically. No one can tell me highlight doesn't go in certain places, because it does. And then, of course, lastly, my favorite product of all time, which I will always use and continue to buy, and I feel like makes the big difference, because it really does make your makeup stay on all day. And you know, in this heat, you need something like that. It works perfectly in the heat. It's one of my favorite things ever. I don't think I'll ever stop using it, stop buying it, unless nothing. It's the Urban Decay All Nighter. I love this stuff so much. It's the best setting spray of all time. My hair is out of control. I washed it yesterday, so it has lots of volume. But yeah, okay, So that is it for this video, guys. I will leave everything that was my favorite in the description box below. These are the products that I've been using and loving. If you guys enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. And until next time, bye guys.